Good morning, how are you? Well, far be it from me to drive you into the arms of any other site, but there was a brilliant channel on YouTube called e7th. No, that's not just me doing a really bad French accent, that's the name of the channel. They had loads of really funny things, but the one that I uploaded, which I particularly loved, is called Armadillo, and it's on our homepage. I urge you to have a look at it because it is really, really funny. And actually there's some facts about armadillos, but mainly there's some silly stuff, some of which is a little bit rude and naughty, so I'm warning you now, please don't be offended, as if you would. On the other hand, Tracy's piece tomorrow is a much more serious, reflective piece. And one of the things it talks about is the difference between need and want. I guarantee you as a parent, at some point in your parenting life, you will have tried to explain to children that no, you don't need that ice cream, you want that ice cream, and they can't have it. So it's really interesting to have a look at, because it turns out that as adults, we also struggle to understand the difference. Who knew? Who knew? Definitely worth reading. She also talks about the 15 ways to find out just how emotionally strong you are. And I think some of you will be surprised at some of the indicators, and you'll have to ask yourself some honest questions. Are you as emotionally strong as you think you are? I'll be interested to hear the answer. I, on the other hand, just like the silly stuff. Ha ha! Well, actually, this next piece that I'm going to pick had me watching through my fingers, and yeah, I couldn't stop watching it. Absolutely compelling. It's the ship that crashes between two other boats. I promise you, you have to see it to believe it. And it's definitely worth sharing, though probably not with anybody who's about to go on a cruise anytime soon. Just a thought. Meanwhile, the OECD produced their report on poverty and the fact that it helps some people. Now, you may say that's a contentious thing to say, but think about it this way. The way we've gotten to this point now has been through the efforts of people who've come before us, and most of those people, not most, but many of those people at least, will have come through really tough times, whether it's wars or poverty or whatever, and yet they've been motivated to go on and achieve more and be more. Now, you may disagree with all of that, in which case I'd love to see your messages on the piece underneath it, or go up to the community, which is either up there or up there, I'm not sure which way it is, judging by how it's being filmed, and leave a message, start a debate, get us all talking about whether that's right or wrong, and if you invite me, I'll join in too. The thing that also had me laughing this week was the joke about making love. Look for the gesture sign on the homepage, and once again I should probably warn you that nudity is involved. It's a joke, it's a text thing, what can I tell you? On the other hand, Tim, who can often be relied upon to ask the big questions, does exactly the same this week. He asks you about the things that you have in your life that you'd like to be different, and whether or not you're doing anything about it. If not, why not? It's amazing how many people we all know, probably not the same people, although maybe in some cases we do, where people whinge and moan and complain about their lot, whether it's a husband, a wife, a job, friends, holidays, anything, and yet they don't do anything different. They don't do anything to change it, but they want a different outcome. How is that sensible? Of course it isn't. On the other hand, Mary uploaded a brilliant piece about selfies. Not necessarily the things that you take with your camera doing all of that. Why people do that, I don't know. But about the whole concept about self-perception. It's a really, really interesting piece, and it doesn't take you down the avenues that you think it will do. So once again, I urge you to make time to have a look at it. And in fact, I want to thank all our editors this week who've done an amazing job of picking pieces that will make you laugh, make you cry, make you ask questions, and make you wonder why. I also want to thank all of you, because you're great. You keep coming back time and time again, and we're really grateful. Be even more grateful if you could bring some friends with you and you could spread the word and blah, blah. Listen, I'm always going to be asking for more. You know that by now. Thank you for this week. I'll see you all again next week. Bye-bye.